Yeah, I'm completely conscious of the fact that I'm actually just a cloud of potential, of which primarily water molecules. If you looked at me across time, you would see a cloud of water molecules form and momentarily become Brian and then move off again. I regard myself as a kind of ego-driven space-time meat vehicle, and I'm in the centre as the driver, trapped inside the folly of the monkey ego. But I accept that its limitations, but I know that the truth is that it's actually just a space-time version of a larger hyperdimensional information field.
Oh, jeez.
You get dignity from it, and I've done all kinds. I've worked in a hotel. I worked in this hotel in Teignmouth, and I'd be there at night, and you know, I'd work on the desk, I'd help in the kitchen, but I also clean toilets. And why not? I mean, I like different roles, and it just means I can channel the madness in different areas, you know. You know, you hear about chefs being crazy. He was crazy, you know. He would throw knives around, you know. Thankfully, I didn't have a lot of dealings with him because I was, you know, dealing on other sort of areas in the hotel, and I just kept out of his way. My friend got it in the neck.
The crust on top, amazing, and then that gooey stuff inside. But that sort of poo is a lot healthier, horse poo and cow poo. Cow pats are fantastic to look at, there with all those dung beetles crawling around inside them. And then there's elephant poo, which is enormous. And lion's poo, now that must frighten anybody off.
I do everything in my power to avoid having to go out in the garden. It's just not my cup of tea at all. Boring, dirty, cold, wet, generally, out here. Do you want to say something, Mother? No, please don't. Just go back in your little... I do apologise.
I don't catch flies because they eat poo, and I don't like poo.
Well, he's got 5, and I've actually got, here I've got Jasmine, I've got Ken, Charlotte and Matt, and I have another 3 in Swindon. So I've got Jay, Jerome and Jessica in Swindon. Yeah. So I've got 7.
Yeah.
7 meals to get at.
Yeah.
Plus our own. Plus I travel backwards and forwards in between both, like.
I can see that. Day in the morning, it is sunny.
Is it? Oh, cough it up. I say I do.
Twinkle little star.
Yeah, you know that song, do you?
Baba black sheep.
No, what's the other one? Twinkle little what?
Hide your anywhere.
What's that big thing in the sky?
Yes, sir. 3 bags full. 1 for the
You
night.
can't shut her up when she gets going.
1 for the day.
Someone who's a noisy eater.
Yes.
That really annoys me.
Like that, Joan. Yes, like that.
Oh,
That's annoying.
The pair of yous are annoying. Very nice, though.
Please, you enjoyed it?
Yes, it was
Yes.
very nice.
At the expense of our ears.
Frustrating the life out of her.
I burst a couple of blood vessels there.
I don't like that
Yes,
at all.
Joan, that's a pet hate.
I already
Doing
got
it
plenty.
again?
Bad habits.
When people say something, I pretend I haven't heard them, so they repeat it again. That's a bad
What
habit.
for?
Just do it.
Dave's got some bad habits. He goes like that with his jaw. Really annoys me. Like,
Oh, Dougie does this? I mean, what good's that, anybody?
well, I don't know what Dave does. It's as if like his jaw's locked and he has to go.
God.
What's your favourite plant?
I don't have any favourite plants. I like all the plants, except vegetables. I hate vegetables.
I don't like any plants except vegetables.
You only say that.
No, it's true. I know. I quite
like olive trees.
I can't see the point of flowers, really. Yeah, I like the idea of like a good crop of potatoes or a good crop of beans and peas. Whereas flowers
aren't useful.
I mean, they are.
They are.
They're useful in the sense that you
They're
can
pretty.
sit and enjoy it, but it's an awful lot of effort, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Dogs are just stupid.
People go on about how
stupid as stick insects. Stick insects are the most stupid creatures in the world. I mean, look at me pretending to be a log. Isn't that clever? Oh, I'm a little twig. Isn't that great? I mean, dogs are far better than that.
I like stick insects. I once got a train journey with me and 2 stick insects. It was brilliant.
I know, and I very much like a stick insect, but not as a intellectual conversationalist. I mean, hey, have you seen my log impression? Yes. You know, doesn't go much further than that, does it?
Stick insects don't have a developed vocal tract. That wouldn't happen. I think, though, dogs are stupid. Jill has a tendency, most mornings actually, to claim that at some point during the previous night, I farted very loudly.
I'm an excellent swimmer, and I've got loads of badges, and I've won a few competitions. I've got life-saving awards and all sorts of badges. I don't like jellyfish at all. They frighten me. Don't like being stung by anything. Bees, wasps, jellyfish, any of that stuff. I don't like it.
No, there's nothing that scares me in the sea. Only the obvious floaty things which shouldn't really be there, to be honest.
I'm quite low down in the food chain because there's no. I am. You ever think about this? How many things can eat me? Loads, isn't it? And you.
How much am I worth? I would find it very hard to put a value on that. Do I say £1 million or do I say £10 million? At the end of the day, if you're the right person, you can buy me for 10p.
As I look down, I can see an empty beer keg standing beside a plastic bucket full of don't know what. And looking out further, a melange of undergrowth and rubbish and rocks and bricks and concrete and shoes, and then in the distance the marvellous vista of the motorway. It's like a dream come true. The difference between me and a monkey would be mainly that monkeys, they live in the jungle and I live in Catford. Well, you know, your evolution, that's all a load of rubbish, isn't it? It's not true, is it? It's a load of rubbish. How can you possibly evolve a set of wings? It's not going to happen, is it? I mean, I'd like a set of wings. I'd love a set of wings. In fact, if I could have anything, I'd definitely have a set of wings. But it wouldn't matter how many times I jumped off a tall building, I'd never grow wings. And even if I jumped off a tall building and then my child jumped off a tall building and his child jumped off a tall building and we did that forever and ever and ever, there is not the slightest chance that wings would grow out of my back.
We have a yard that Des is very nicely decked out, don't we, Bob?
Yeah, well, it's all right.
I really like it. It's got loads of sun, got some ornamental grasses.
It's quite small, but it's nice.
No, it's not that small.
Smallish. We've got a little bit of decking and then a bit of grass and sort of
And a bit of
loads
slabs.
a bit of slabs.
It has, it's got everything.
I pay it, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Slabs.
It's got a shed,
Sounds
which
good.
I'm really made up about, because I've always wanted a shed all my life. And now I've got one.
To read pornography in.
Not to read pornography, to have a radio and listen to the football results with a paraffin heater in fingerless gloves.
There aren't many ponds in the neighbourhood. And certainly in the height of summer when it gets quite dry, sort of any body of water attracts frogs from miles around. Sort of a Lonely Heart pond for frogs, yes. Sort of singles bar sort of thing, yeah. I like a good-looking garden which attracts all sorts of living things into it, to be a sort of magnet for life. I like contrasts of form and colour.
All green and slimy with googly eyes. Googly eyes and little thingies that go up in the air with round bits on the end. Antennae. Yeah, with a spaceship.
I've no idea what aliens would look like. They could look like anything. There might just be a ball of gas, or an idea, or a particular coloured light.
You can't be morbid, or you wouldn't be able to do the work. You've got to have a laugh, and a joke. You have a joke, you know. It's just you or them, isn't it? It is animal instinct there.
Thank you very much. Humans were created by this giant cosmic cow licking a stone, and as it licked this stone, the humans rolled off.
I think we are a process of evolution. I think we are not the top of the pinnacle. We are just a branch, I think. I just think, at the end of the day, it's about genetic transport. Basically, we're just hauling genomes along in a bag, which is our body, from century to century. I think that's what it's all about, folks, you know? Excuse me. I think I'm an oddity. I've got a foot in both camps, really, and I appreciate either animal for very different qualities. Dogs, I like very much because of their great intelligence and loyalty generally, and just so animated and, you know, great chums. You know, I've never had any breed that's been a kind of a pampered, you know, pooch. You know.
Well, then there's a bloody chicken.
Chicken is one of my best. I don't know why I'm so good at doing it, and I ain't bragging there, but I just am good at doing that chicken noise. And it goes like this.
Come on, pass me a tissue, my nose is curling. Quick. The neighbour's going to say them poor things have gone. They've gone round the bend. There'll be an ambulance arriving. So they're taking us away.
What's the neighbourhood like round here, both of you?
My dream house would be like really modern day. There would be an elevator to go upstairs. So my feet get tired of going up to bed, and I was just like, I have to keep on climbing it every hour.
I mean, some people lay stones on sand, but I don't agree with that. I lay stones on clay, which is what is underneath, and I use the Italian system of ramming it in sideways when it's moist, and then jumping on it. Jumping and jumping and jumping. You can actually cause yourself varicose veins if you do that.
Well, it's just nice to know that there's, like, I come here and there's people like Muriel and a few hundred, well, a few.
Yes,
yes,
a few.
And they're all the same. We're all here for the same purpose.
Companionship.
That's it.
Friendship, conversation. We talk about past lives sometimes, future. What we're going to do tonight.
Monday I wait for Thursday, Thursday I wait for Monday.
No, I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't, but I do.
I said to one of them, did you have a nice weekend?
But we did say that, I mean, we quite like it, don't we? We did say if we win the lottery, we'd put a swimming pool and we'd be quite happy here, wouldn't we? Like to somewhere sort of like warm in the winter and then come back here in the summer, because I do like it here.
Spain. Yeah, Spain.
Spain.
Oh, God, Spain. Oh, God.
I don't know, haven't really given it too much thought.
Miami would be nice.
I've noticed when you pass people down here and you're smiling to say good morning, you sort of wouldn't do that at Newcastle. With Newcastle, they would think you were soft. I mean, you just didn't do that. People just sort of walk past each other and bump into each other. But down here, it's just nice and friendly, and I like it. I mean, it's great.
What would I say I like about this neighbourhood? The views. I mean, the views are just as sunset to sunrise, sunrise to sunset. Wonderful views. Yeah.
Here comes the rain. Oh dear. I think it'll go. Seems to be.
It'll just be a passing drop.
Who would win the 100 metres?
And legs down for power. So hand first, bang. Faster with the hand, Ruth, faster with the hand. But that doesn't mean fast with legs as well. Fast hand first. Watch, pause, and fast hand. That's it.
It's been lots of fun doing this. I enjoy it. Really, really hoping to one day get quite good at this, but I don't know if it'll happen. I'm getting too fat, really. Oh dear.
Good. A few more. Distance. Pass feet. Keep the distance nicely. Good. Change direction. Good. Holding blades as well. Legs down for power. Low line parry. Step team. Riposte. Cease riposte. Cart riposte. Fast hand. Parry, 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 parry. Nice hit.
We can get to some interesting places doing this. Most people don't get to see these places, but which is good. It gets you away from other people into the great outdoors. Oh, right, okay. It's just a long reach and see if I can get to the top. Ooh. Okay then, see what we can do this time. Oh, this.
I heard the stigmas in most species of Nymphaceae, the stigma, which is the female organ, actually gets warm by 3 to 6 degrees centigrade and emits a smell, a pheromone. And the pheromone attracts the insects. And the insects shush what?
The phone.
But the phone's interrupting me, not me the phone.
Yes, but...
Do you want me to stop?
How many hours do you reckon you could stay awake for?
I'm not kidding, I'm not being nasty or anything, I'm telling the absolute truth. It wakes me in the night, it did early this morning, round about 4 a.m. And I didn't shock Jackie, I said, Jackie, turn on your side. Because when she's lying on her back, you see, her head will flop back and she'll go, and I thought, oh.
You're nasty about me.
No, I'm not being nasty.
I can't help it, can I?
No.
I can't help it.
And you've had your adenoids out,
Yes, I have,
yeah.
yes, and my tonsils, but I can't help it. I've got to lie on my back because I've got a bad back.
Well, there is such a thing as nose pegs.
Is there really?
Yes.
Oh, well.
Which we'll have to introduce into this household.
I'll go and sleep in the other room if you want. Or you go and sleep in the other room. Yes, why not?
I've been a vegetarian a long time, and when I'm angry I sometimes lapse and just go and bite something that's made out of meat, and then I feel guilty afterwards.
I've been here for over 2 years now.
Yes,
because
I've been here about 2 years.
I've been here
I
4 years.
think I'm longer than you.
Yes. You would have, yes. I became...
I'm not sure how long I've been.
You were here when I came. I've been here 4 years. Roughly 4 years.
I can't remember.
Enjoyed
I
every minute
think
of
I've
it.
been longer than 2 years, I'm sure of that.
You have been, yes.
Thank you.